Another task I'm working on today is removing the bottom leaves from my plants. So see how I've removed a little bit. I'll get down in the shade a little bit and show you better, but first of all, I'll give you a bit of an overview. So on this side, I've removed all the leaves, and then over here, I haven't yet, as you can see as it goes down there. So that's kind of what it looks like before, and then these I've done. So I'll get down and show you, like I said. But one thing I wanted to point out is something I have really enjoyed the last couple of years is my garden cart. There's all kinds of different styles and different brands and things out there. This one's from Amazon. Let me know if you want to know the link. I can show you, but I really enjoy the fact that the seat rotates and turns. There's a place for my cups. I put markers and tags and stuff in there. I have a little bag that I could put on the back if I wanted, but just one of those side note things. It's been super handy. So let me get down here and I'll show you a little closer what I'm working on. Okay, so if you look down on this one and look at the plant. So the plants are now 2 to 3 feet high. So if you look at this tag just for comparison. So when I'm removing leaves, I always think that I don't want to remove more than a third of the plant. That's kind of just a rule in general. Like if you're taking cuts from the top of blooms, don't remove more than a third to at the very most half of your plant. When you bury it, all the things. So you always want to leave some foliage. So some plants I'm going to remove more, some less. It's just going to kind of depend on how tall it is. But this is going to help with the airflow around the plant. At this time of year, the humidity is happening more, and they just can't breathe. So you need to get down there and remove some of those leaves to help the airflow. And it's also going to help prevent powdery mildew, which is something that is very prevalent in dahlias. I'm more of the mind to be preventative. So already I have sprayed mine with a copper fungicide. There's lots of different products out there. I think the biggest advice I would have is just rotate it. Use one this time and then use something different the next time, about every 10 days or so. And I mix mine with my pesticides. So if I've already done a preventative spray of pesticides, and then the powdery mildew too. All right, so let's get down and look a little closer at one. I'm just getting into the sun. I was trying to get this done before the shade. Let me see if I can show you. So here's one I need to remove a few more. I've already removed some, but you can just go in there, and this is actually technically a little side shoot. It's not a leaf set. And same with this one. They just pop off really easily. So you just go in there and pop off. So you'll see that there's these little side shoots on your plant. It's okay to leave those. It's kind of up to you. It kind of depends how close your plants are. That's just going to make the plant bushier. I personally try to move the ones on the back side because I plant too deep. But back here, there's a leaf that I can pull off. So I pulled that off the back. But just because with the two plants backing each other, the airflow, is tighter back there. But for instance, this one is towards the front, so I've left that one. This one I've left a few more. I could probably go in. I just kind of look for the smaller ones, the ones to the interior. There's another leaf here that I can remove and see how that just opened that up a little bit more so it can breathe. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing is I'm just going along. Now, if the plant is shorter, you just come back and wait. Just remove a few that maybe, are touching the ground. You don't really want anything touching. So hopefully that helps. It's something that you might have to do 1 or 2 times, and then you should be good. It's also a great way to get your plants open underneath and makes it easier to fertilize, if you use a granular type fertilizer. Again, that's something else I rotate, so I'll use a foliar and a granular, and do different things that have different ingredients in them.